Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the president spent several days in talks with congressional leaders in an ultimately successful effort to reach a bipartisan compromise around a central promise of the president's re-election campaign, preventing an income tax increase on middle-class families while asking the wealthiest 2% of Americans to pay a little more to help deal with our deficit. Also, White House staffers shared some of their New Year's resolutions. That's December 28th to January 3rd, or Welcome to 2013, the annual resolutions edition. On Friday, with just 4 days left before tax rates are scheduled to rise, the president invited Senate and House leaders to the White House to try to hammer out a bipartisan agreement to prevent a tax increase on middle-class families. Then, the president made a statement in the Brady press briefing room.
I'm modestly optimistic that an agreement can be achieved. Nobody's going to get 100% of what they want, but let's make sure that middle-class families and the American economy, and in fact the world economy, aren't adversely impacted because people can't do their jobs.
On Saturday, the president sat down for an interview with Meet the Press, the longest-running television series in American broadcasting history. On Monday, the president offered an update about where negotiations stood on the so-called fiscal cliff.
The people who are with me here today, the people who are watching at home, they need our leaders in Congress to succeed. They need us to all stay focused on them, not on politics, not on special interests. They need to be focused on families, students, grandmas, folks who are out there working really, really hard and are just looking for a fair shot and some reward for that hard work.
After his remarks, the president visited with some of the middle-class families who had come to the White House because they had spoken up and gotten involved in the fiscal cliff debate at whitehouse.gov.
Do they get a chance to at least look around the White House a little bit?
Yes.
If you'd like.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you set up
I'll facilitate it.
facilitate like a little tour for them or something?
We'll do right now.
Yeah,
Right
that'd be
after
fun.
this.
Right after this.
Yeah.
All right.
It's awesome. Incredible experience. Just soaking it all in.
On Tuesday, the president spoke about the passage of the American Taxpayer Relief Act of 2012, which received a bipartisan majority in both the House and the Senate.
Thanks to the votes of Democrats and Republicans in Congress, I will sign a law that raises taxes on the wealthiest 2% of Americans while preventing a middle-class tax hike that could have sent the economy back into recession.
And now, backed by popular demand, West Wing Week brings you its annual resolutions tradition.
It's 2013 and my New Year's resolution is to spend more time reading with my kids.
To try to save money and to gain some weight.
Is to keep in better touch with friends and family who I miss a lot.
Is to get even better at changing diapers.
8 hours of sleep every night.
To be positive, come in every day happy, and leave happy at the end of the day, knowing that I made an impact and did something good.
Complain less and make sure I sit up straighter.
After the last year, I really resolved to, hug my kids and friends much closer. And finally, the one I'm really going to work on is to get more appearances for Bo this year.
To spend more time with my kids.
To respond to my personal emails as much as I respond to my work emails.
1, to help my cousin apply to college. 2, run a half marathon with my sister. And 3, learn how to French braid.
Learn how to play the piano next year.
My husband is moving from Chicago to DC after 4 years, so I resolved to come home and have dinner with him at least 3 times a week.
For this year, I'm going to bring my own lunch to work more.
To do more baking with my daughter, less BlackBerry at home, and hopefully pass an immigration bill.
To learn how to do a handstand away from the wall.
I'm going to be more involved with my community, and I'm going to let my hair grow out.
To drink more water.
Continue to grow the beard.
To do more push-ups. Best exercise in the world.
To be more disciplined about my morning workout, and spend a little less time reading news clips and a little more time reading books.
So I'm going to come outside a couple more times a day and look at the beautiful White House and reflect on how lucky I am to work here.
To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
Bo's here, but I don't know where he is. He doesn't hang out. Well, right now. Yeah, he's not like just sitting in my office.